how do they actually get paid?
Oh, Guardian bye-bye! And it's on to Flamey! He's tapped it, Flamey's got a big! What in God's name is that from Stacks? Unbelievable!
Hello and welcome, I'm Emma and this is Esports, Pro Players and the Law, a video series looking at the legal issues in esports as they affect professional players. Esports, where professional players play to an audience of millions, are growing as both a sport and a market. The professional players are athletes with masses of adoring fans who respect their skill and dedication to the sport. As a market, esports generates around $500 million in yearly revenue and is expected to generate upwards of $1.1 billion from 2019. Despite the rapid growth, or perhaps because of it, the sport is affected by a number of legal issues, such as contracting and employment concerns, governance and regulation conflict, and player misconduct.
These rules about bug abuse, but what is bug abuse and what is not, I'm still a bit salty about it, I think.
This video series will explain the legal issues as they affect esports athletes. The next part of the video will explain the world of esports, so if you feel that you have a grasp of this, feel free to skip ahead to part 2. To those who are new to the world of esports, let's briefly explain. Currently, some of the most popular esports are Dota 2,
Killing of Dynamite and Equita with a triple stun!
League of Legends,
Oh my god!
and Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
It is Fnatic versus Envious.
In this series, I'll focus on Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CS, as it's a relatively simple video game and is experiencing numerous legal issues. CS is a first-person shooter developed and published by Valve Corporation. In CS, there are 2 teams of 5 players, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists. The aim is for the terrorists to plant the bomb at a bomb site and for the counter-terrorists to stop the bomb being planted or defuse the bomb. It is played as a best of 30 rounds. As a sport, CS is fragmented. There are numerous leagues and third-party organizations which run their own tournaments. Additionally, Valve, the publisher, runs a variable number of majors a year, which are the most prestigious tournaments and have a prize pool of over $1 million. Teams have a roster of at least 5 players, with frequent trading or releasing of players in the hope of improving team performance. Many are owned and named after esports organizations, such as successful teams Ninjas in Pyjamas, Fnatic, Virtus Pro, Natus Vincere, and Team Liquid. The most recent major this year, in Cologne, had a $1 million prize pool and was held in a sporting arena with an attendance of over 14,000 people. It was broadcast on TV to over 30 million households and to 27 million unique online viewers. With this level of popularity and viewership comes sponsorship, endorsements and advertising, and that's where the market growth is coming from. Most recently, esports can now be watched on mainstream TV, with the US-based league E-League broadcasting its 2016 tournaments via the US cable channel TBS. However, esports was born on the internet, and is mainly consumed through the Amazon-owned streaming service Twitch.tv. Just like traditional sports, advertising plays a prominent role with ad breaks, in-arena advertising, and product placement.
So I found this app. Yeah, I just came across this app, linked in the description and all that. But check it out, the Score Esports application is available to keep track of this major, and it enables you to get stats, news, articles, the whole shebang.
And it's not just the broadcasters getting a piece of the revenue. Recently, Team Liquid was purchased by the owners of the NBA team Golden State Warriors. Teams also sell naming rights, ads on jerseys, and team merchandise. Finally, the players themselves have individual sponsorship through Twitch.tv, where fans can purchase subscriptions or send donations to the players' channels. With this kind of money being generated, legal issues are inevitable. High-profile players and teams are being poached by rival organizations while still under contract. Scandals involving cheating and doping are not uncommon, and owners are accused of exploitation and underpayment of players. So now that you have a grasp of the sport and its context, the next videos will go into more depth looking at those specific legal issues. So stay tuned!